the first episode. We're gonna call this Check Up. You know, basketball, you check it up. My guy, introduce yourself.
What's good, man? My name's Bo Morgan. I'm a former quarterback. Played high school at Bethel High School. Went to Virginia State University. Played college quarterback there. All conference in high school. True freshman quarterback at Virginia State. So that's really a little bit about me. You know, that's pretty much it. What you got here?
You know how this came about? We threw the challenge out there for the people. You know, y'all want to smoke with your guys? We are available. We pull up. We are a table. We pull up. You got an issue, we pull up. So my guy Bo always had an issue with whatever I got to say. Always got his comment. Text message. He got what you doing with. So I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of it. I'm here, live in the red. You can't duck this smoke right here.
There we go.
It's right here. Your boy. Who your team? Who your NFL team?
Patriots. Patriots, man. You like the Cowboys. You like the Cowboys.
Are you doing all right?
Cowboys have been in the Super Bowl in a minute, bro.
That's not the point.
Cowboys have been in the Super Bowl in a minute.
That's not the point. That's okay. It's okay.
Every year we are contenders. Y'all aren't. It's just facts.
Are y'all gonna continue to be contenders? Though?
We got Belichick. We good.
Ooh,
we got
what
Belichick.
happened to your boy? Are you okay?
Time gone. I'm a little hurt by that. You know, I'm a little hurt, but it is what it is. I can't control that.
You triggered me. You posted in our Facebook group. You said this is one of the biggest free agents ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I immediately said
no.
Mm-hmm. And I said no because you know Tom Brady's gonna be 43.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bruh.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask this question.
Mm-hmm.
If Tom Brady was 43 years old and the Cowboys signed him, how would you feel?
I didn't want him.
You don't want Tom Brady?
At all.
You rather have Dak and pay him $130 million a year rather than pay Dak for 2 years for $40 million for America's team?
Yes. Yes.
You might be one of a few, brother.
Hey, that's why I'm here. That's why
Yeah,
I'm
they're going to hear regardless. I heard that from a long time ago.
We didn't go after him.
The point I make, you didn't, because you have a guy now. The point I make is though Brady, 43-year-old or not, he still impacts the franchise. Look at a lot of people now saying the Bucs are going to be almost contenders at this point. You know, they have the weapons, right? Mm-hmm. They have the defense. They have the superstar coach, right?
Okay.
They have the superstar offensive-minded coach.
Okay, fix that.
Offensive-minded coach.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Remember, Belichick is a defensive-minded coach.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying about that. Brady's a franchise guy. You know, everyone knows that. You know, he'll go in here regardless, I heard. But everyone knows franchise guy is Brady, and everyone will love Brady in their team. That's how I feel.
But he's also
43. I hear you.
So did we see him last year?
Yeah.
So this is what we're gonna continue with this false narrative that he didn't have any weapons and it was everybody else's fault except Brady.
Who did he have last year?
He had
guys dropping passes. They had 6th-round picks. They had a running game, but then Michelle started being a little off, started using White. I mean, you know, it's just things that added last year. Ever since 2017 with the Garoppolo thing happened with Kraft, Brady, and Bill, things been a little bit off. Even though we won the Super Bowl since then, it's still been a little bit off, and you know that.
So what did they do differently the year before they won the Super Bowl?
Everything's worked out. You know, the Saints got blessed for not being there. You know, the Rams is there. You know, we took care of business against the Rams, who have a terrible quarterback, but an excellent offensive-minded head coach and decent defense. So,
but they won the Super Bowl. So what happened the year before that when they got to the Super Bowl? What weapons did he have?
With against the Eagles?
Yeah.
Man, so my thing about that year is, man, Edelman was balling. Edelman was balling. Brady was still, you know, top of the game then. If we were talking about age or whatever.
Yes, he was.
Even last year, it's an argument to say when we beat the Rams, that he was top of the game then too.
Oh, he showed up. You know what I'm saying? He showed why he was Brady last year.
So the point I make is this year, man, I think it just came really full circle. Because really last year what saved us was Sonny Michel. That guy out of Georgia, that rookie out of Georgia. We changed our whole identity halfway through the year to a running team. And we have our Edelman, you know, we have our Josh Gordon, he made plays for us on the outside. We go in the draft, pick him to kill Harry, got injured in training camp. You know, so this year was a little bit off. The running game was not there. We had to resort to James White, who turned to a third. James White is a third down back.
Of course.
We all know that. But the point I make is, as far as James White is concerned, he almost turned into an every down back for us. Because, I mean, Sonny Michel was averaging the mirror, 2-point-some yards per carry, whatever the case may be. Last year, we really rode the running game into the playoffs and rode the play action. You know, and Brady's able to thrive off of that. So, moving into Brady with Tampa Bay, though.
They got a running game?
Tampa Bay, they got speed.
They got a running game.
They got speed at running back.
But do they have a
Ron
running
Jones
game?
is a speedster.
Do they have a running game?
Running game, they do not.
Okay. Do they have an offensive line?
I believe with the way Brady gets rid of the ball, he can kind of overcompensate for the lack of the offensive lineman, talent and depth.
In the Belichick system. In the
Bruce
Bruce Arians
Arians?
system. In the Bruce Arians system, all he knows is chuck it down the field. All he knows is chuck it down the field. Each quarterback he had, all he did was chuck it down the field. Go down his resume since you want to see superstar coach. Ben Roethlisberger, chuck it down the field. Carson Palmer, chuck it down the field. Andrew Luck, chuck it down the field.
Gunslingers, these guys who throw that thing.
Exactly.
But Brady's not that guy, and he knows that. He went after him for a reason. He can give Bruce Arians a championship if he wanted to. I'm telling you right now. They have the defense. They have the secondary. They have speed. They have the weapons. Now, is Brady...
They got all that. They got all that.
Listen to me. We'll give it to you later in the show, but I love Jameis Winston. I'm a Winston fan. Now, my question is Brady going to Winston? No. Is Brady going to rock out with 35 tugs? No. You know what I'm saying? He'll get a smooth 22 touchdowns a year, right? But he's going to slow that offense down. Now, as far as what people say, Brady going to be this, Brady going to be that, the Bucks, the weapons, though. How many of those weapons, as far as Godwin and Mike Evans we're talking about, and even O.J. Howard, you can kind of put in that conversation.
Name O.J. Howard, Cameron Brate.
I'm talking about those guys, you know what I'm saying? How many of those weapons benefited off of the Jameis gunslinger mentality? Brady's not going to take those chances like Winston used to take. And was kind of, so, in moving forward with Brady, we're talking about legacy as well, right? So the narrative with Patriots is what? Brady came without Belichick. Belichick came without Brady, right?
Belichick is showing he's the one without Brady. Like,
it's with what?
He has a winning record without Brady.
Rings without Brady. Name one.
He don't have none without Brady. Okay.
The year when Brady went down, who he had? Matt Castle.
He went 11-5.
11-5. Made it to the playoffs. Then we left that the first year, right? Or the first round exit. Yeah. The point y'all make is now. I mean, is this going to? So if Brady wins the championship with the Bucks, is it going to cement his legacy?
He's already the GOAT.
He's
you can't be the GOAT-er. Like, he can't be more the GOAT. Like,
the GOAT.
Even if he don't win, he's still the GOAT.
If he went to LA with the third, fourth year head coach, if he wins, what would that make him? On Mount Rushmore, taking over George Washington's spot, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
If he wins with Bruce Arians, he still had a crafty coach who can, you know what I'm saying? So
what if he loses and Belichick still continues to go to the playoffs, still continues to look like Belichick? Then what?
Belichick on Belichick. Let's see what hill going hill.
Okay. I just wanted to hear that part.
Yeah, Belichick on Belichick. I mean, you can't argue that.
But let's backtrack to last year, though. Everybody already said that, it was the weapons. He was the lack of weapons. All of a sudden, Mohamed Sanu can't separate.
He was hurt. He saw the report. He's hurt.
He was hurt.
He played hurt.
Julian Edelman got exposed. That
he played roughed up too.
He's
not regular. He's not regular.
He's regular.
His mind is different.
When he becomes the focal point, which he was last year.
And the year before that, he been a focal point.
Focal point?
Yes, who was?
Grunt was still there, bro.
Oh, Lord.
Grunt still there.
Here we go. Grunt ate off of play action, and he ate off of his size matchup to where they would do like they would flex out tight end,
and he ate,
and a linebacker matchup against him, and we throw a guy up, and Grunt gonna get it.
And he ate.
Point y'all make is Edelman can be the focal point and be the number one receiver in any team in this league. Edelman top 5 right runner in this whole entire league. Top 3 arguably.
Where you cup at?
Top 3 arguably.
Where your cup at?
Top 3 arguably.
Where is your cup at? If he was top 5, he wouldn't have got exposed last year.
By who? Who exposed Edelman?
What did he do last year? What did he do last year?
He's playing banged up.
Now, he hurt.
He's playing banged up. He's still making plays.
Now, what's that saying? If you're on the field, you what?
You good. Yeah, you good to go.
All right then. Yeah. How many games did he miss? He was on that field, right? He was on that field, right? Okay. So you didn't see nothing. So you didn't see Brady was kind of inaccurate last year.
Inaccurate?
You didn't see none of that?
No.
You didn't see that. So it was everybody else's fault last year, right?
Brady.
There was plenty of times that people got open and he couldn't hit them.
Like who? Like what?
It was plenty of time because he was out of rhythm. He's a rhythm quarterback.
Brady had a good year, right? Nothing from the year before when we went to the Eagles Super Bowl. Nothing changed then from now. Brady, he's been the same Brady since then.
So why Belichick want to get rid of him?
Belichick, come on now, we're talking about Belichick.
Yeah,
he got rid of Richard Seymour, Jamie Collins, Tyler, those guys.
Like, what's the percentage?
What's the percentage?
percentage?
2 to 3 years before they're supposed to get rid of him.
And what's his percentage?
That's what he does. That's it.
But what is his percentage on that?
As far as
he only missed one time with Chandler Jones when he got rid of Chandler Jones.
And
that's it.
He
been right about everybody else he got rid of.
And that's why they wanted Garoppolo over Brady.
So he done seen the decline. He seen the
decline. He was ready to move on to get. So Belichick is an asset guy, right? Belichick loves the draft picks. He loves getting trades from them, whatever the case may be. So Brady's at the top of his game, right? Just won his shit or just beat the Falcons. He's ready to go. You know, he became 23. He's the GOAT. Everyone's committing him over Montana as the GOAT. Now it's time to move him. Because Belichick is a big picture guy. He's not trying to win next year. He's trying to be in the big picture.
Yeah.
So, you know, I got Garoppolo. In fact, at that time, our quarterback room was Jacoby Brissett, Jimmy G, and Tom Brady. Those three are 3 starting quarterbacks in the NFL last year.
Yeah.
So the point I make is he knew he had something special in that room.
Yeah.
He loved Garoppolo. Kraft knew it. Brady knew it. Which is why the whole turmoil when Brady went to Kraft about Garoppolo, whatever happened, that all the stuff ESPN was reporting, stuff like that.
And at the end of the day, I ain't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
Brady proved that he was right. Y'all should have moved Garoppolo to keep me at this point. He won a ring after that.
He did.
So that proves everything. It can't get no bigger than that. Now,
this is what I said.
That's what I said.
I said Belichick's a big picture guy.
Exactly. Big picture.
1 ring to a potentially 3 with Garoppolo. He thinking a higher. Brady give him 1 ring max. At that time, he's about to trade right or wrong, which he did get that ring.
Took him to 2.
Nick Foles outplayed him and the whole team. That was a special year for Philly.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Meat meal. It was a special year for Philly. It was really written in stone.
But he took him to 2.
He did. But what Garoppolo, how old was he at that time? If you know off the top of your head.
I don't, but I know he got
injured
twice.
He came in the 2016 class, right? 2016 draft class.
No, he got injured twice.
Point I'm making is he had 10 solid years of his career. And Brady's going to give him maybe 1 chip, potentially 2. Mm-hmm. Garoppolo will give him 2, potentially 3, 4. It depends on what weapons and if Belichick was there or not.
But what does it tell you that, okay, it came out, Brady came, he signed a 2-year deal, $50 million.
It's kind of a ghost deal, but whatever. Kind of how Drew Brees grew up. But keep going.
But he already did, he pulled a picture movie, took less money so they can still be aggressive.
His whole career been doing that.
But you mean to tell me if he would have took that again in New England, they wouldn't have brought him back? Because it was reported that he wanted $30 million.
I'm a Patriots fan. I'm a little biased. I'm gonna say I'm a little biased, but I do feel like we should pay whatever money he asked for.
And they didn't even offer him nothing.
It was no.
That won't tell you nothing. That won't tell you nothing.
It's a stab in the back to Brady. I mean, much as he bought his organization, much he bought
it definitely is
the
that.
city,
Mm-hmm.
the city that he really bought. He bought parades, championship parades out the, whatever. You want a championship parade this year? All right, I'll get you one for you.
You don't do goats like that.
Yeah,
you don't do.
No matter if you put your franchise tag,
statue outside, you don't do them like that.
You pay them whatever you want to pay. You pay them.
But they got to tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even talk to this man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bro, you can go.
It's a valid point.
I'm telling you, man. I don't think he fit. I don't think he fit with Bruce Arians. I don't. Cause you said Bruce Arians gonna switch it up. Bruce Arians ain't switched nothing up his whole life, his whole career. I brought down the resume of his quarterback. He chucked it with everybody.
I'm gonna translate this into a different sport and see if you can kind of wrap your head around it. What did they say when Westbrook and Harden got with Mark D'Antoni?
It wasn't gonna work. They said
the same thing. Mm-hmm. Mark D'Antoni's an offensive, not defensive. He's an offensive-minded genius.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He'll find a way to make it work. Bruce Arians is an offensive. He'll find a way to make it work.
The difference between Mike D'Antoni and Bruce Arians, Mike D'Antoni has adjusted every time with the
which is what you have to do.
But he showed he's adjusted. He's showing he's adjusted. He had a Chris Paul with a James Harden. He had a Patrick Beverly with a James Harden.
Kobe too, right?
He had a Kobe and Steve Nash. He had a Raymond Felton. He had all of this. He had a Steve Nash. He even adjusted when he had Steve Nash. He adjusted though. Bruce Arians ain't never showed you he adjusted.
With Brady pay him 25 a year guaranteed? That motherfucker, excuse me,
He gonna have to show.
He will adjust.
He's gonna be one of these moments.
The front dog thing will adjust.
He showed me cool. I be like, hey, he adjusting. He doing something.
He gonna adjust.
But if I'm going on, going on.
You're gonna see, oh, that dude, that cat Bruce Arians really adjusted. He hasn't
What do you mean like I did you with Russell Wilson?
He did that.
Okay.
He did that.
Okay.
When we said he was saving his quarterback in the league at that time,
Mm-hmm.
I said over Brady and Breeze. He was like, yeah, for sure. And it turned out to be what, number 2 in MVP front running, right?
He was
And he was number 2, right?
Yeah.
In the league.
He was number 1 for a while.
For what, the first 7 weeks? If Mahomes didn't get hurt, he'd be number 3 though. But it is what it is. Yeah, whatever the case is, it happened. You got it. Respect. So Hill got me there. Whatever they would know.
We'll table this one. You know, gotta let it play out.
Brady gonna be good. Brady gonna be good.
So we're gonna go ahead and transition. Cam Newton. He's in a state of transition.
That's a tough one. How much they pay Teddy Bridgewater?
They gave Teddy Bridgewater 3 years, $60 million.
$6 million, something like that.
And they already been trying to trade, but it's a tricky situation with the coronavirus. Can't do physical. They need to see if Cam is healthy. Mm-hmm. You still think Cam got something left in the tank?
Cam still be a franchise quarterback.
Still.
Yeah, Cam can bring a team at least one ring. And in my opinion. What team that is tough. I mean, they're trying to find trade suitors now. Can they find any? The report is no. Because everyone's scared about the physical.
But they showed their hand, but they already signed Teddy Bridgewater. They showed their hand. They know you got to cut him. They know you got to cut him.
They're gonna have to.
So that is what it is.
They're trying to get something back from the.
So out of all the hits that he's taken, out of all the injuries and all that, now all of a sudden he's just gonna revert back to Superman. You think he's gonna put his cape back on and be back Cam?
Cam's be for another quarterback. I'm trying to tell you, because quarterbacks, you break it down to these 3 simple things, right? You know, your mechanics, how fast can you get the ball out, you know, and how smart are you? You know,
the first 2 things is not Cam's strength.
What? Mechanics a strong suit. Him and James Wilson, James has a big mechanic. We'll talk about that later, but mechanics are solid with those 2 cats. Can you get the ball out fast? Yes, but Kim looks for the big play a lot, and that's also kind of it's kind of an extension of the coach he had in Carolina. But I do feel like Cam still be franchise quarterback. Cam can bring somebody a ring or not. I mean, a good playoff run. Cam's better than Mr. Trubisky right now.
I mean, come on now.
You know, Cam's better than the Redskins. I mean, the Redskins would be.
And that's one of my destinations.
For Cam,
that's a long shot though, because I believe that they're ready to just go ahead and fully commit.
And Dwayne, they're going to invest in him. And they have he's third pick in this, right? I mean, they're going to invest in Dwayne Haskins.
They need to surround him with some weapons.
Yeah.
Scary Terry showed that he
nice.
I'm not sure that they're ready to just give up on him, because I don't know if bringing a Cam in, even if it's on a 1-year deal, is it going to help Haskins or is it going to hinder his growth? So, even though his Ron Rivera connection is very high.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I got it there.
I agree with you.
I'm not ruling out Miami for Cam. The only reason I say this because I got them taking Tua. I got
5 to wait for rehab.
And Tua's already said that
he's almost done.
He's willing to sit out and learn. They got some good weapons over there in Miami. They still spending money.
Parker,
and I think
they brought in Rosen. You can tell they want to win. They want to. Yeah. Rosen's trash.
That's it. Because
they want to win. They're ready to win down there.
For me personally, I don't see Cam going to New England.
Me neither. Not even a long shot. No doubt in my mind, he's never going to England.
I think as a player, they could work.
It'll fit.
But I think as a personality, they won't work at all.
He's too loud.
He's too loud. He sulks after losing. He like to talk.
He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's an emotional guy.
I'm not sure if Belichick tell him something to me.
He's not going to take it. He'll do his own thing.
I'm not sure that's going to be a good fit. Like, I'm not
so
sure. I think
you're a DC guy. You mentioned the Redskins. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You live here, you're a DC guy, but you live here. You mentioned the Redskins. That's one of the only maybe 2 suitors I can think for Cam Newton is Washington, due to the head coach ties, due to they cut a tight end, injury problem, brain problem, but you got Scary Terry, right? You got a decent back with guys when he gets back from injury. When he gets back from if he gets back from injury.
There.
Yeah, AP here for another year, right?
Yeah.
So Dwayne Haskins is a local guy, right? He's from Maryland.
Yeah.
When he came and said, "Oh wow, I'm hyped about it," yada. Man, if Cam came to the city, man, he's box office. He works at the Redskins. He fits with head coach. And in Carolina, how many receivers Cam had? Devin Funches, Fat Kelvin Benjamin. You know what I'm saying?
It was real.
You give him Scared Terry in an old title. Yeah, I mean, in a draft pick. It's almost the same situation as Carolina. If we look at
it's the same situation.
And what do you do with him? You bought a Super Bowl 12 and.
But it's health, bro. Like his health is real critical in this. We don't know if he's healthy. We don't know if he's gonna remain healthy. Like he's getting older.
Took a lot of hits, like you said.
I'm telling you, we don't know about his health. His health is the key question mark. And
mechanics. He gets the ball out fast. He makes plays. He's smart.
And he takes a lot of hits.
Which is why the making plays thing is his third strong suit. He waits for things to develop. But, I mean, what they got going on in D.C., this would be the best fit for him, in my personal opinion. As far as the second suitor, I ain't gonna say it out. I don't want to put my name on nothing.
Only reason I'm just trying to give us some options. Like, that's it. Like, that's
the best option is really Washington for me.
Yeah, I feel you.
The best option in my eyes.
I feel you. It's just Miami's not a, you know.
I don't think that's.
They both, everything's a long shot.
Miami wants to win though, and they need some. Because who they had the past 3 or 4 years, they could bring them some buzz. Right, Fitzpatrick maybe. You know, Jarvis Landry. I mean, like you need a guy to bring them some buzz.
And that's what I'm thinking.
Cam will do that for them.
And boom,
he'll sell tickets.
And with a tour right there on the red shirt,
he'll sell tickets.
Oh yeah, that's a rejuvenation right then and there.
It is,
but a lot of money in free agency this year.
They want to win. They're ready to win.
They ready. They may not be ready, but they going for it.
They're not being conservative in the front office. Mm-hmm. I think Washington to be the best suitor for them. Yeah. You want even the players. I mean, people say, Washington giving up. Miami giving up their tank, and they traded Larry Tunsil, they traded Kenyon Drake.
Oh, they definitely was taking. That was a rough year, but
it makes sense. They had money to spend, right? They had draft picks to draft, and they have guys they can put in place to make plays for them.
They spent a lot of money in free agency. Awesome,
Devontae Parker's been blossoming for the second half of the year.
Finally came out of his shell.
Okay.
He finally showed why
he on his Nelson Aguilar shell. He on that shell.
He finally showed why he was the first round draft pick last year. So that was good. He got paid. He good. Yep. They got another couple. Like I said, they got a couple. Yeah. Like I said, they got 1 million draft picks.
They want to win.
And they got a coach.
Yeah.
He the reason why they ain't got the first round pick now. Mm-hmm. First overall pick now.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Cam out of the way. James.
Hey man, I'm a little biased. New England.
I'm with you.
New England.
I'm with you.
James mechanically sound is top 5 in the league. Mechanically sound. He's a true arm talent, man. His footwork, his mechanics, man, they're amazing. Almost second to none, man. I mean, James is a talented guy. He's a winner too. He's a leader.
Let's not gloss over the fact that he had LASIK surgery. Like the boy couldn't see. He couldn't see at first. He was squinting all day, every day. He got them eyes checked. Now he can see. He once was blind, but now he can see. You know what I'm saying? I would have sung it, but I'm not going to sing it. I think, like I said, with the proper coaching, Bill definitely gonna shut all them interceptions down. Like, hey, look, he gonna look you in the face. Like, nah, we're not going for nothing.
You can't win with turnovers. You can't win. You turn the ball 2 times a game, you put your defense in a bad position.
That's the only option. At starting.
Like New England.
Me, I'm trying to figure out what's Jacksonville doing. This Gardner Minshew,
I like him.
You like him as what? Like starter?
A franchise guy or
even the starter? Like you like him just?
I think he'll start there.
No competition whatsoever. You don't want to bring nobody in. Nah, I'm not going for that. Nah, he needs some fire.
So I'm still on James, but just to kind of talk what he said about Minshew, Gardner Minshew, right? Gardner is a guy who came in under a Nick Foles franchise quarterback deal as a rookie. Right, Foles gets hurt. He comes in, man. Minshew, man, like you said, I mean, he really had the media on fire for a good 5-6 weeks of the season.
That's a fact.
And what he did was, I mean, it was really pretty special. And he's come from what coach?
I don't know where he came from.
Where
Minshew came from?
What's my guy name? Michigan, not Michigan State. Mississippi State.
Oh, he came from Dan Mullis?
No, not Dan Mullis. I can't think right now, but
getting tricky.
excellent coach, right? I mean, he's one of them offensive guru coaches that started off as like a paper filing assistant. Man, it's gonna come to later on in the show. I'll mention it later on in the show, but right now I can't think of it. But he comes from a long bloodline of a guy who his quarterback's over 5K yards every year. I mean, he has he has the smarts.
And it ain't sold on. Like I said, you
Man, I gotta look it up right now. You got me thinking.
Hey, you the one that ain't want to look at your phone. That's your phone.
You got me. You got me looking at the little.
But Jameis only got one option. New England.
New England?
To be a starter. Like they said. I don't understand what Jacksonville doing. He can go to Jacksonville, maybe compete, put some fire in the Minshew. That's it though.
I don't think Jacksonville. I don't.
What other options he got?
Mike Leach.
They came from Mike Leach.
Mike Leach invented the run and gun. I mean, he invented that whole. What we see college football now is Mike Leach.
That's a fact.
He came from pushing papers.
Mm-hmm.
So he has the smarts, right? He has the arm talent. It's a matter of putting that coach together and really putting time around him. He has some time around. He has Fournette, who's an injury-prone running back, who we know. Mm-hmm. You know, he has he has two good guys on the outside that can make plays for him.
They got some people.
But I like Minshew because of the Leach train. Now, you talk about coaching history. Who's Mike Leach had in the league that did good? No one. They've all been college quarterbacks. You know, but Minshew's done more than a lot of them guys have in the league since then. But back to Jameis, though, I think New England's a good suitor. I think Bill get him right. I think Bill get him right with the media. Mm-hmm. I think we'll put the talent around him, we'll put the coach around him. Jonathan Daniels still there. He wants to go so badly. Every other year, he's in head coach talks.
If he wanted to go, he would have left.
To Indianapolis, right? That 1 year?
Even this year, he had opportunity to leave. He don't want to leave.
He's covered where he's at. I mean, if you look at it now, I mean, you're talking about Winston, man. I mean, mechanically sound guy, a footwork guy. He's a leader. He wants to win. He can really captivate the locker room. I mean, he's a guy that a lot of people in his locker room respect, and the guy the media choose out.
Yeah, of course.
The media choose him out. Them 30 picks, it did him in.
We can't, but he did a lot of stupid stuff. Like a lot of, come on now, we're not about to sit here. I'm not about to sit here and bash him, but we're not about to sit here and act like Jameis ain't do a lot of stupid stuff. Like we can't. He exhausted all the pleas that we can really give him. We really can't give him no pleas. Come on now.
I don't know if you remember, but about 20 minutes ago earlier in the show, you gave him a plea.
Gave who? James?
Bruce Arians.
What was the plea, Bo? What was the plea?
A minute ago, you said Bruce Arians is a guy who wants quarterbacks to take risks and be a gunslinger, do his thing.
I think he fits with him.
Was he acting under the coach, or was that Jameis? Look at Jameis in Florida State.
He threw a lot of interceptions this senior year too.
There was a lot of speculation that he was point shaving for his standing back home to win them bets, though. You know what I'm saying?
But don't get it twisted.
And he still won them games. He came back and won them games.
He definitely still won them games. He was a big, but he threw a lot of interceptions his senior year.
Not like it was this past year, man. We're talking about 30 for 30, man. He was 35 touchdowns,
30 because
36?
of the system. It's a gunslinger system.
Exactly.
I said that.
You bring him into the New England system, Pro Bowl quarterback.
But that don't erase his DNA. He been throwing interceptions since college, like
in high school. Yeah.
Like so, he been throwing interceptions. But once you get a cautious coach that can fix all that.
Daniels putting them both together.
You can fix all that. You damn sure can.
The opportunity analyst. Now let me ask you this question. I'm kind of going to branching off a little bit here, or maybe reaching a little bit. But once you be honest with me, Hill, Hill on Hill, regardless what they tell me.
I'm gonna be honest.
Do you feel like if Jimmy went to England, does that make them still in contention?
Hell yeah.
Okay, I agree.
Hell yeah. You got Belichick. You still got a defense.
We locked up Devin McCourty, right? We got the guys in the secondary. Yeah. We got the number one quarterback in the league, Stephon Gilly.
You still got a draft coming up. Like
we got a first round pick.
I know free agency moves fast. I get that.
We're losing a lot of guys. We're losing guys, but
it's not over.
Yeah.
It's not over though. And all like I said.
With Jared Stidham. Are they contenders? Are they a playoff team with Stidham?
Hell no.
Hell no? Not even close in your eyes?
No. You've seen Buffalo? Buffalo's ready.
3 years ago,
Buffalo's ready.
I love Buffalo. That dude Allen, he's made strides. In his first year, positive strides. He looks a lot. Look at his rookie year tape. Look at his a totally different quarterback.
He's way better than what I ever thought he was going to be already.
I thought he was trash.
That's a fact.
Coming out of college, I was trash, but man,
that's a fact. Yeah.
The work he has done in his game, you can tell that man works hard.
Now he got weapons.
But kind of say what I'm going to say is, Remember 3 years ago, Belichick loved Garoppolo. And everyone's like, yeah, Jimmy G is good because of who? Belichick. The speculation, the news report out there right now is that Belichick loves Stidham. Have you heard that?
I heard
Do you trust? You talk about the whole last 5 minutes about build this, build that. Do you trust him enough? I'm a Patriots fan, right? Do you trust him enough to really trust him with his trust in Jarrett Stidham?
To do exactly what they did last year, because the offense was definitely shaky.
Defense carried us.
Exactly. So I trust him to go with that same game plan, but the difference between that, sometimes Tom still showed up and was, I'm like, listen, I'm Tom,
I'm gonna go.
I'm clutch, I do this, I've been in this moment before, I know what to do. Stidham ain't never been in none of that. It's a difference. He can't bail him out, you know what I'm saying?
So Stidham, the reason why I rock with Stidham, right, is truly because, number one, like you said, this whole show is Bill.
Yeah.
You know, I trust him because Bill trusts him. Same thing, name too many rookies who come in the league, right, already have a wife, already have a house, established. I mean, he's mentally above a lot of them cats that come in the league, right? He's newlywed, right? He's newlywed, his new wife, his nice new house. You know, he's getting established up there. Loves his coach. Like a lot of rookie quarterbacks come in, man, they out at the bar every weekend. You know, they having fun. They messing with these little girls. You know how that be. You know what I'm saying? So the point I'm trying to make is, man, he's an established guy. He's mentally above everybody, and for him to be mentally solid, that makes him Belichick a match. So when Belichick has a match, man, he's going to put everything, he's going to invest all into you. Belichick does not waste his breath with somebody who he feel like he shouldn't waste his time with. Belichick did not waste his breath with Garoppolo. What happened to him? Super Bowl. Belichick did not waste his breath with Randy Moss. 1 year, year in, year out. Good. Belichick did not, we went undefeated that year. Belichick did not waste his breath with Josh Gordon. He was a factor in the offense. As soon as some little test came negative, he traded him. 2 weeks later, we're having the Seahawks. It's suspended indefinitely. You know what I'm saying? He'll waste his breath with nobody, especially a rookie. So for him to come, I would say I like Stidham. That says a lot in my eyes as a fan, as a NFL fan, and as a quarterback. You know, when your coach has trust in you, man, it makes you feel a lot differently. Man, look, my quarterback trusts me. My quarterback coach and my offensive coordinator and my head coach trust me. Man, you can make the few mistakes. You make the first year quarterback mistakes, but the point I make is, you're going to be intertwined with your guy. That's how I feel.
And all of that sound is great, and that's a reason why he got rid of Brady too. Same thing that you just echoed is the same reason why he got rid of Brady, because Brady's done.
He's not done.
Well, we gonna see.
The Bucs gonna win 11 games this year.
All right. So, hey, listen, this is the first episode of the Checkup series. It's my guy Bo. I'm Hill. You know Hill gonna Hill regardless, baby. You know you can catch us on all major podcast platforms, 3Man Weave, Instagram, Twitter, 3manweave_. You can email us at podcast.3.man.weave@gmail.com. Let's get it.
Thanks for signing up.
Doing things you can't believe. It's the 3-Man Weave. We come at you with topics. No, you cannot stop it.